Hey folks, my name's Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Bootser. Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name's Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored. Welcome to another episode of Wiretap Weekend. And today's call, Sunday's call, is a brief one. And I wanted to show you how the United States Attorney goes about building evidence, and local prosecutors, right? They look for pieces of communication that show and build a conspiracy. And that's incrementally, like one overt act or one instance where you incriminate yourself, or one piece of evidence, right? And it builds in the overall massive conspiracy. Because remember, this is a RICO conspiracy in the United States of America versus Jose Loza et al. And that encompasses everybody that was under cartoon, right? Everybody in the crew, people slinging dime bags on the corner, guys in prison collecting money, guys out there doing eliminations. That encompasses everything. So the prosecutorial team, the investigative team, sets out to collect evidence, right? While they're investigating this crew, and in doing so, it's a lot of wiretaps, right? In fact, I'm going to include an excerpt of this transcription, and this was all they needed to prove this specific act, right? In this call, and this is again David Gaitan and Thumper, the guy on the streets, and Michael Jaimes, aka Travi. Excuse me, folks. Hey, and thank you for all the suggestions on the GERD. I do aloe, I take omeprazole, and I do all the tricks. I know about mustard. Apples work good too for those suffering from GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. There's a lot of methods, and when all else fails, Pepto-Bismol by the bottle. Yeah, but it's getting better. My girl went and got me a bottle of aloe vera juice, and it's nasty, but it seems to work. But with that said, I digress. I apologize. I'm a rambler. This is between David Gaitan and Michael Jaimes. The excerpt of the call is from 2:06 to 3:35, and in that period of conversation, they're going to talk about something that is an overt act, right? An overt act is something in furtherance of the conspiracy. But I'm going to put the call in its entirety. It's a shorty today, folks, but it's Sunday. And Sunday, the views are really lacking, but at least we're getting something out there for you guys. Me and my editor discussed it, and we're going to continue putting these calls up for the day oneers, for the one percenters, for all those people who are out there grinding, for all those people who have been out there since we had the old channels that got hacked. We're doing it for you guys, right? All right. With that said, I hope you enjoy this call because, you know, everything that I put up is straight from a case. It's straight from a case. You're not going to hear it anywhere else. And I think that's one of the things that separates our channel from every other channel, is that we put up real deal stuff. You know, and when I create these stories like profiles and all that, I do it from personal experience, and I embed that into the story. Rather than reading the transcript or reacting on somebody's video or watching a news story and then creating a story off of that, having no subjective experience on the matter. I do it from personal experience, right? I do these wiretaps because I worked these wiretaps, and then I testified to these wiretaps, and I know some of the players, right? I didn't know Cartoon at all. He was Johnny Come Lately, and by that I mean he was made at a later date, like a newer guy, right? But yeah, I draw from my own experiences, and I like to put in those little anecdotes and that funny stuff. And by no means do I intend to criticize them. I know that comes out sometimes because I'm just human, right? And sometimes you just don't like a guy, and that seeps out. But I try to be objective. I really do, you know, because I don't want to be seen as a guy talking smack about the carnales when I wouldn't do it to their face, right? Because I wouldn't. I'm just telling you the truth. That's a quick end to your career. But But I wouldn't, and I just don't want to be seen as that guy. You know, I want to keep it objective, keep it respectful towards them, because I got no animosity towards them, even though they're sworn to eliminate me, and I have no animosity. I mean, I committed to that, and if they ultimately end me, then I get ended, right? And then I lived a blessed life, and I was free, and I breathed free air. But I don't want to be seen as the guy talking smack. And so I just give you the factual stuff, what I know about it. And I don't know if you're going to see it that way in this call. So don't agree with me just because I'm saying that. If you disagree with the content and my interpretation of it, put it in the comments, folks. Like I said, that's one way to support the channel: commenting, thumbs up, like the video, subscribe. Most importantly, watch the video in its entirety. That's the key way that you can support this channel. So all we're asking for is a little bit of your time. I create these for you guys. At least invest in me. I'm invested in you. I'm invested in you by dropping every day because you're there every day. So invest in me. Invest in this channel. Invest in my editor. She works hard at this stuff, folks. All right, with that said, we're going to run the call, and then I'll be back in a sec.
Hey, who?
Hello.
Yeah, who's this?
What's up?
I speak to Dave, Holmes.
Speaking, that's it. Hey, so should I get a notepad out so you can tell me how to run the hood or what?
Hey, homie. I
Yeah,
am
what?
the hood. I am the hood.
Is that real, boy?
That's what it is, dog. I am
fuck,
the hood, homie.
hold on, homie. Let me write this down, you know what I mean? Let me take notes, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm just saying, dog, a motherfucker don't even have to write that down. They could just write Travi on the fucking wall. I mean, that's the matter is there. They just write Travieso, and that means...
Oh, shit, I like that.
Hell yeah, dog. Hey, like when I went into the homies, like when I was busted with fucking Little Man from the Viejo, Segovia, and the homie, with Hot Dog and the homie Boxer from the Seekers, Chris Madrid. I was busted. I was calling them little homies. Even though they're older than me and they've been from the valley way longer, I told them, you're my little homies, dog. I put in way more work than both you fools combined, eh?
Uh-huh.
So on a weekend. So you guys, homie, you know me, I'm your big homie, dog. Straight up. And they used to be like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, with that boxer, what's up? He's all good or what?
Yeah, that boxer speed, man. It's the other one, Mike Franco, that's no good.
Oh, okay.
See, this one's Chris Madrid, eh? He has, he's in Centinela right now, but he's all right, fool. You know what I mean? He just like stopped coming around really like in the mid-90s.
That's that one that moved to Vegas for a bit? Is that the one that moved to Vegas for a bit? Or no?
I think he might have, fool. Yeah, I think he did.
Hey, they're both from the Seekers?
Yeah, both of them are from the Seekers.
Mm.
You know, we got the other boxer. He's from the Viejo, fucking, you know, Hogan, Ricky.
Yeah, no, I know.
Hey, wasn't that you, fool? You heard from Spidey, fool, or what?
Yeah, matter of fact, I have, dog, and he was telling me that he can put you on. He has a connect out here that his brother is gonna go to for him, and it's 6 for OZ.
Yeah,
that's being fronted.
It's being fronted.
Yeah, that they'll front
okay, but he said that it's connected. It's political, right? So who is it?
Oh, I don't know about that part. I didn't even ask.
Well, he told me, or you told me that that he wanted to get on, for Big Pops, right?
Well, yeah. So he got on already. I mean, he got on himself actually. You know, so there's someone with him right there, and it's, I guess, you know, they turned him on to it, and I guess his brother is gonna get it from, and he's like, you know, Tatrab, you know, if you want.
But who what I'm saying is Spidey, when he does his thing, is he on behalf of our dad?
Yeah. He hasn't actually started yet. It's about to go into him, like, right now or this week.
Okay, but what about the runner, fool? Because, I mean, what's up with Spidey? Does he have a runner?
I know his brother's gonna pick it up, but I don't know the details on that.
Do you have his number? Is there a number I could get a hold of Spidey at?
Shit. Hold on, let me think. He does call me from the same number. I could look it up on my logs. It's usually a 626 number, and then you could just try to call him.
Look at. I'm gonna have. Can you do me a favor and can you call Rascal or text Rascal in a little bit, in about half hour, and text Rascal with the number. Say, hey, what's up? Can you get us to my homeboy Travi? Because, you know, that's my neighbor, you know.
Yeah. At this number or what?
No. At Rascal's number, the one that he calls you from.
Or I'll have to see if I have that saved.
You don't have it saved?
I don't know. I have to check. Cause I didn't try. I'm not trying to hold a lot of nicknames and phones on this numbers on this phone because I use this phone too much. I had another phone, but it ended like 2 days ago. I gotta get another one, another prepaid.
All right. Oh, look at also Rascal said he was with that cool fool. He told me that he had got her to write about everything. That everything should be a go like real soon as far as like pitching in.
Yeah.
And that he, like how he said, like whatever's good, like like he's gonna help you, I guess, with the rest thing or as far as pitching in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking was that well, but I don't know how much did you told him or anything.
Well, basically, I can put in 100 and Fleet can put 100, and that's as far as I got. Like no one else has anything or.
Well, hey, well.
The best I could do.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. Look, I gotta go, but that's perfect. That's perfect. If we could do that for this week.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna have Rascal call you. Okay.
All right, sir.
Hey, let Angelico say Happy Mother's Day, fool. All my strong love, fool. All right.
I did already, but yeah. Got it.
Okay then. Well, I'll talk to you later on.
All right. Take care. Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right.
There you have it, folks. I gave you the highlighted transcripts. You heard the call. It's political, he talks about. Then he talks about it's for Pops, and Pops would be, Pops is actually David Galvadon Sr. That's Big Spider from Cantaranas, and we've talked about him. We've run some visits on him. So he's doing it. They're doing it on behalf of David Galvadon, which is also wrapped into the Jose Loza case, right? So don't get it twisted. It's Cantaranas, right? They're talking about Cantaranas. And the head of Cantaranas is David Galvadon. I know. How could they, be working for some guy and working for another Cartoon, which is cartoon at the same time? They were. David Galvadon benefited from it. He was an unindicted co-conspirator in this case. The United States Attorney's Office made the determination that he wouldn't be indicted because he already had a life sentence. And they just don't like doing that. For some reason, the United States Attorney's Office does not like indicting guys in the state with life sentences because it's a waste of time and money and it's more work. All right. Hope you enjoyed this weekend call, folks. We're going to keep bringing them to you as long as we're able. As long as the sun is shining, we'll be doing it. All right. Enjoy your Sunday, folks. Be safe. Peace out. God bless.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Bootser.